How's it going, everybody? All right, so welcome back to the Fat Snorlax Road to Max. I'm working on runecrafting right now, and it is super slow. Yeah, I mean, even with bonus experience, it's super slow. But we are about to get that 97. There it is. Woo! Oh yeah, 97. Gorged Ancient Effigy. Oh yeah. So that is the last skill I needed to be able to do all effigies. I hadn't even actually realized that I still needed to do that one for that effigy until very recently, so it's cool that I finally got that. Such a pain. Runecrafting such a pain. It's like barely AFK. I know it's AFK, but the thing is, though, you only get like maybe a minute and a half or 2 minutes or whatever. Like, it's not very much, so it's not long enough for you to really go do anything. Or to, I don't know. And then you got to hop around the islands. It probably wouldn't be that bad if like the nodes would spawn more frequently on the island that you're on, so you don't have to like jump around a bunch or wait for a node. That's really what makes it not the most enjoyable. But you see right here, just got 97. I need 1,109,000 more to go until 98. Yeah, Gorge Ancient Effigy. Oh yeah. So that won't take too horribly long. Doing a runecrafting daily right now. So I only need 4 more, then I'll be able to cash that one in. I'm not going to extend that one just because, I don't know, just because. As far as the GP per EXP for the runecrafting one, it's kind of expensive in terms of like what you get because Viswax has gone up recently. So with the price of Viswax rising and the fact you only get like 20,000 XP or roughly for doing this or whatever it is, and it's just not 100% worth extending for me. Some other people might do that. I'm just not in a massive rush. Because I know that after I get the ethereal suit, then runecrafting will just be a lot easier. Or if I do like runespan and like runecrafting in the abyss later, that's just going to be a lot more enjoyable and is going to earn money. I don't really need to do the daily on that one. My dailies, I'm going to focus more on dungeoneering and construction. Dungeoneering for sure is like the best one to do. Construction is just my personal favorite one to do, and the reason why is just because you get a whole bunch of experience, and then when you get your reward for it, you pretty much get it. You pretty much get all your construction completely free. So it's like a completely free way to get 120 construction. And if you don't do it the free way, it can cost you up to 1,400 million just to get to 120. So I'll save myself 1.4 billion and do the dailies. And I know it's not the best daily, but it's just kind of my personal preference on that one. Well, anyway, we're going to sit here and do this a little bit more. Then we're going to go over to do some Fishvention. That way I can get my invention level up. We're at 60 right now, so 201,000 to that next level. Looking forward to that. It's not super fast with fishing, but it's not really anything I'm ever going to complain about because you get a bunch of fishing experience. Like I'm already up to 22.4 million. Last time I was at 21.2 million, so already gaining a bunch of fishing experience in the process of getting that invention. So I'm definitely down with that. I would rather get my skilling stuff up than to get my combat stuff up with invention personally, just because when I do combat, one of the most fun things about combat is the loot you get. So if all your loot is going into invention costs, that's just kind of not that fun. And then it just becomes a grind. So personally, I enjoy Fishvention. But I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so I got some coffee rolling in the background, and I'm going to go over here and turn in these daily challenges. So did a little bit more runecrafting too. I wanted to burn up the rest of my aura. I am using the, oh wait, where'd my inventory go? Okay, there we go. I am using the greater focus siphoning aura. It's pretty good, honestly. At least it makes me feel like I'm siphoning them more effectively. But also using the master runecrafting set also through this entire thing. And I just did a runespan challenge. Also after the video, after that clip there, I continued and got to almost 10.8 million EXP in runecrafting. I want to, like I said, burn up that aura. Turn this in for 32,000 experience, so it's actually 32,000, not 20,000. I was off. Still just not my favorite thing to do. And also I'm turning this dungeoneering one, so boom, 249,000. Oh yeah, it makes my XP for the day look so much better. So now I'm going to head over and actually go and do the Triskelion because I usually like to save these Trisk pieces for when you guys are watching. Alright, so we'll go ahead and put these Trisk pieces up here. Gonna grab the Ring of Wealth for some luck. Combo it with a Glory because, I don't know. I feel like because when you combo a Glory with a Ring of Wealth while mining, you get a chance for, extra gems. So, I don't know why, but if there's nothing I have to wear, then I like to just throw on both, just because it makes me think like I'm going to have some extra luck. Although I'm probably not. Well, let's go ahead and run down here. Boom, 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 boom. And there's the black unicorn PKers right there. I don't know if you've been out in the wilderness much lately, or even in the past couple years, but it seems like the unicorns always like to attack you when you're in the wilderness. And it's the worst thing ever because you're running past them, they start hitting you with attacks, and you're like, oh my god, it's a PKer. And you start freaking out. Well, I don't know. I do. I start freaking out and like, all right, let's slap on prayers, grab my weapon. Oh, wait, it's just a unicorn. Oh, okay. Well, thanks. All right, let's see what the luck is going to bring us today. We've got 4 Triskelion pieces. These are all from, well, yeah, actually all 4 of these are from thieving. I got like 1 extra piece from doing some Slayer. Thieving is only 2.27 million from 112, so I'll be hitting that pretty soon. I kind of do thieving during some of my AFK time, but probably going to be working toward this max right now, like I said before. So here we go. And we add the first one. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Woo! Lottery ticket, and it's complete trash. Thank you. Oh, hey. The, oh, it doesn't say it on here. Wait. There we go. Your Ring of Wealth shines more brightly. Well, thank you, Ring of Wealth, for giving me an Elite Clue Scroll, though I don't want that, so drop. These Lanadam seeds aren't worth crap. These Warp seeds aren't worth crap. These Torsos aren't worth crap. And these Dragon Stones are cool, I guess, because I'll save them for crafting. But all together, bad key. Here we go. Key number 2. It's like a lottery ticket. Come on. Hit it big. Big millions. Wow! Wow. Exact same loot. Maybe I should just hold on to this clue scroll because maybe I can't get, you know what? I probably can't actually get those clue scrolls if I have one. You know, I'm just going to keep one. I get these all day long. Whatever. That sucks. Trash. Alright. Key number 3. Don't be a waste of time. Come on, come on. Ooh. That was better. And the key, I guess the ring just jingles brightly every time. That's not bad at all. We'll go ahead and we'll catch that out in here in a second, or see how much it's worth in a second. So, last key though. Come on, Dragonstone piece, Dragonstone piece, or Dragon pickaxe. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's see the total here. So, grand total from 4 keys. 86,000 gold. Wow. Wow. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I was like, wait a minute. That doesn't even make any sense. That's the alchemy prices. So I can alch that for 80,000. 852,000. Okay, that's a lot better. A lot better. Sorry, I was just so depressed about seeing that number, and I was like, man, those loots are trash. I mean, I wouldn't even surprise me if it was 90,000. So not horrible, honestly. 852K. I have said in previous videos that the average seems to be like 150K per key. So 4 keys, that should be about 600,000. So we're definitely over that average that I normally get. So that's more like a 210K average on this one. So even though it was mostly trash and probably should have held on to that clue scroll so that I couldn't get it again, not terrible. But anyway, let's go ahead and hop back to the, well, you know what, let's head to Earthorp, because I've got something else to do here real quick. Also, that daily thing's going on right now, where it's like you can go use the tools every day. It's pretty helpful, honestly. I got a bunch of farming XP from it, and got some construction. Let's see, so, waddle on up here, and tuck those in. We need a siphon, because also today, I sat there and did some Fishvention. So now we can siphon this Rod-O-Manic. Saved it just for you guys. Oh yeah. Here we go. Siphon. It's going to give me 229,500, which will give me 61. Boom! 61. And I gained 4,283 inspiration. Holy cow! Wow, I did not realize I was going to get that much inspiration for that level, and coffee is done. Awesome. So after this video, I'm going to have some delicious coffee. Um, let's look through here. So, didn't really unlock anything new, but the fact that I just gained all that inspiration. Oh yeah, 5,613 inspiration again. All right, let's go and do that real quick. You guys can come along. This is what I was waiting for, honestly, because when I got to 60, I realized, oh crap, I don't have enough inspiration to get everything. So what I need to do is I need to unlock the ability to get everything to level 12, because, yeah, I just couldn't do that before. All right, so discover, and there we go. Oh, augment level 15, not 12. So let's slap these on here. This is an extension to the invention guide, guys. Unexpected invention guide. Alright, so we're going to slap these things in. 2800 is not terrible for starting. 2450 is even better, yeah. Alright, so basically what I do is I just click from here, and then I put it back if it goes lower, and leave it if it goes higher. Let's see. No. Ooh, that's close. Okay, so usually when you get like an excellent, then it means you have like one small, like that means the like it's really close to being green, like it's like a piece away or something like that is usually what ends up happening. Okay, and right now it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. So what I'll do is I'll just start from the beginning again, and then we will eventually get that. Wow, this one's just a mess. Come on. All right, so we'll start here. Nope. And we'll go here. Wow, that's really bad. I'm amazing that jumped that far down. Wow. Huh, it's usually like, there we go. Okay, so typically they are like one spot away if you have like excellent already. I guess, just this one was going to be a pain, so boom, invent. Yes, I do want to. Woo, 32,285 experience for doing that. Heck yeah, now we can augment item level 15. That's really good because augmenting stuff, like if you're using siphons, it's way better to just level them all the way to 12. Because it saves you money on the siphons themselves, or if you're disassembling, well, if you're disassembling, you're going to go 10, but it saves money on the siphons themselves for this kind of stuff because you'll get way more experience. According to the experience chart, it's definitely far more efficient to a siphon at level 12 than it is anything else. Let's see. So, not really anything I can really use right now. Oh yeah, I unlocked the ability to buy these, to make these fishing accumulators. I highly, highly recommend that if you have not already done this, do not unlock the fishing accumulator right now. That is actually the reason why I had to wait another level before I could get the augment level 15. Fishing accumulators are they're trash. Okay. Let me specify why they're trash. They're trash because they cost an impossible amount of money to make one. All right, so you have to have a decorative fishing urn, powerful components, 20 spiritual parts, 40 base parts. I mean, by the time you make this thing, you're already like in the hole. If you're unlucky, 100,000 gold. And yeah, you only get 2,500 experience for making one of these. As an alternative to unlocking these and making them yourselves, which like I said, don't ever do it. An alternative, and as I'm talking about this, actually, I'm going to hop on over to the Varrock Lodestone. Yeah, you guys are going to come with me a little bit longer today and show you what I really do during the day. Ooh. So, as an alternative to the fishing accumulator and the other accumulator, just buy them in the GE. The fishing accumulator the other day was like 30,000 as like an instant buy. You could buy it for even less. But if you I don't know, if you have to make it or you need some cheap base parts or whatever, come here and like break this stuff down. As you can see, so I'm getting a lot of blade right now, and it's like, yeah, okay, great, lots of blade. There's base, yay, base. Okay, there's 5 base. Okay, much better. You normally get like a lot more base than you do blade from doing these things. But this shop right here is like my favorite shop in the game now because of the fact that, as you can see, you just get tons of base parts. Like, look at that, 5 base parts from one thing. You know how much it costs to buy base parts like in the GE? Like if you're gonna like buy Ascension shards and start breaking them down, it's ridiculously expensive. I mean, if you're just like Daddy Warbucks, I mean, I have billions, and I don't want to spend that much money. So unless you're like just like the Godfather on RuneScape, just sitting there with your stacks of gold, like, hey goblins, Gummin's are part of the family. Then I would highly recommend just looking for alternatives. Now, if you need to stock up a bunch of base parts, then or you need them like right now, then yeah, sure, buy stuff to disassemble from the GE. But if you don't need them right this very minute, you can gather like 100 base parts, like up to 100 base parts from one daily trip here. Uh, these stores do restock. They only have a stock of 10, so you can probably do this more than once per day. And I've showed this one of my videos before, but I just want to show it again in this like progress thing because this is what I actually do. This is what I do. It's not just because I didn't just make a video about it. I also do this myself. I'll sit here and get all these parts because like look, you get like light components, precise components, base parts, blade parts, spike parts, blah 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 blah. I mean, like you can get all kinds of stuff in here. And you can also get these nightly components, which are really not anything that are, nothing to like be super happy about. But you get like, I mean, and also the experience in doing this is not really anything to look at. But hey, look right there, sharp components and dexterous. Yeah, dexterous. Anybody who's done anything with invention knows that dexterous is something you want. So you will get some dexterous from doing this. I actually get, I mean, to be completely honest, I almost get enough dexterous from doing this every day that I don't even have to like break down other stuff to get dexterous. So it's pretty sweet. And then like the relative cost, as you saw, like all these swords and everything are like dirt cheap, like in comparison to what you would be spending buying the stuff from the GE. So this is basically what I'll do if I need, well, actually, even if I don't need, I just daily I will stop by here. I usually do it during my farming run actually, because if you do the Varrock lodestone right there, dexterous. If you do the Varrock lodestone right there, then you can run north, and on your way to the Varrock tree that you planted, you can stop here and loot everything. The only thing that I really don't buy in here is I don't buy anything under steel, and I also don't buy the adamant longsword. But I don't buy the adamant longsword because I don't know. It's just all in all, I get plenty of base parts just by buying everything else. So here, one second, I'll go back in the store. I'll show you exactly what I buy, so you can see like what I do. So I don't buy bronze and iron. I don't buy the adamant sword. I don't buy the adamant longsword. I mean, for example, you know what? Why not? I'll go ahead and buy these adamant swords for right now to show you guys, what we would be getting. And let's double check again to see if it's worth it. So you do get some good base from them, but all in all, you don't really get as much good. Like, okay, I got Dexter. So I mean, is it worth the money? Yeah, it's definitely worth the 20K, I guess. But at the same time, if you're doing this every day, you don't really have to buy these. You can buy the other stuff. I would definitely buy the adamant daggers, though. That's the addy things I would buy because they're dirt cheap. Screw it. We'll go ahead and buy these just to show you guys, testing stuff. Gotta learn something today, right? All right, so 7 junk. Oh, wonderful. That was a really good one. 3 base parts. Oh, dexterous. Okay. Some more base. Lots of base. Sharp. Boatloads of base. 5 base. So much base the car is shaking. Okay, so it looks like what we can come to the conclusion of is if you really need the base parts, then go ahead and buy those adamant things. And if you just don't care. In reality, it only costs you about 50,000 gold to buy both stacks of those adamant things, and you get quite a bit of components. So I guess in reality it is worth buying those. I just don't buy them because it is a little bit cheaper and more efficient. Well, I don't know. As far as efficiency goes, it could be better to buy them, but whatever. I don't buy them because I want to save the money, and 50,000 gold every day does add up eventually. But it's just you get the parts from everything else. But anyway, enough of that. So I come up here and buy from Zaf, and I have crap for quest points, as you can see, 235. Maybe, you know what, eventually I'm going to make a road to quest point cape. But for now, I just buy 16. This is basically the best way to get powerful components. Look, 2 powerfuls right there. Another powerful already. This is the best method to get powerful components is by breaking down battle staff. So to save a little bit of gold, because these are 72.43 in the GE, to save a slight bit of gold, you can just stop by Zaf's shop on your way to doing a farm run. And as you can see, let's see, I spent whatever 112,000 or whatever I said, I could be wrong, I'm just guessing, but I got 2, 3, 4, 5 powerful components out of 16 stabs. I mean, honestly, wow, talk about bang for the buck. That's awesome. So you come through here. Now I got 6 powerful components. I must have already had one before. And then, I got plenty of enhancing, so I will be able to make a couple more runs of this. I'll be able to do powerful. And all in all, though, battle stabs you can just buy them from the GE. The only reason why I do this shop every day is because it's on the way to the farming area, so it's convenience. I would not make a special trip to come here and save 243 gold. That's not really worth it. I would make a special trip to come in and buy the swords and daggers and everything because that is definitely worth it. But all right, guys, I will catch you all later. I'm probably going to go sit and AFK the Fishvention while I do a bunch of stuff in real life. And also maybe hit some of divination, but it's going to be between the Fishvention and divination and runecrafting. And so I'll show you what the progress is next time. Right now we're sitting at 10 million. Well, you can read the number right there. And also divination looks at 1111561. Well, that's pretty awesome. And then invention 4,819,000. Blah blah blah. So got quite a long ways to go, but we're not going to knock it out. And as we go here, I'm definitely going to like increase my pace of how fast I'm getting to the max. I am still working a little bit on thieving just because I really like it. But for the most part, I am working on like fishing and Fishvention and whatnot. So I will catch you guys next time. Subscribe if you want to follow along. Hit that like button. If you're interested in money-making guides, know that they're no longer on my channel, but they are on my Patreon page. A description below will tell you what that page is. You can go on there and see if it's worth it to you. If it's not, you can always support the channel by hitting the donate button on the YouTube channel thing, or you can support on Patreon. Otherwise, you can just be a subscriber, and I love you anyway.